a lot of people have already heard that there's a cholera outbreak in Nigeria. I've been talking about it since last week. Well, cases in Lagos State has hit over 500 as we speak. All right, it's spreading fast in Lagos, and the Lagos State government is sounding warning after warning on this issue of cholera outbreak. Let's be careful, guys. Let's be very, very careful out there, okay? A lot of people are very ill, terminally so at this point in time from cholera. And over the weekend, news broke that Nigeria has officially run out of cholera vaccines, okay? So it's a dire time for us right now. We've got to be very careful. Plus, the symptoms to watch out for includes the regular malaria kind of symptoms, okay? But then this one comes with muscle cramps, that's pains, intense acute pains, also watery, consistent watery stool, vomiting, fever, all of that. Please watch out for it. Be very careful. Watch your source of water and food, because the bacteria Vibrio cholerae causes cholera is actually, carried through contamination of water or food. Okay, so let's be very careful. And according to the Lagos State government, this outbreak in Lagos was actually caused by unregistered tiger nut drinks that are in circulation. All right, this is not an argument of small business owners, because we all know what the times are like in the country, and a lot of people are doing so much just to get by. But you have to watch it out there, okay? So a lot of products are being peddled around without the necessary certification, okay, and it could be potentially dangerous for your health. So the government is warning against, consuming, food or drinks you don't know the sources of. Okay, so let's be careful. Yes,
Saturday, the death toll had hit 40. I don't know what it is now.
41, I guess.
Yeah, we've been in my church. The campaign began on Saturday, telling people don't buy Zubo, don't buy Tiger nuts,
all those things. Don't buy them outside. For now.
Don't buy. Yeah. And if you must eat anywhere, be mindful of where you are eating. You are better hungry and alive than sick. It's going to cost an arm and a leg. But now you've had a vaccine. It's no longer able. So your only saving grace will be oral T. So don't put your life on the line, please. A better Nigeria is coming. You should be alive to enjoy it.
You see, each time I indict the government and the leadership, because in the 60s, for example, there was no talk about cholera in Nigeria. We drank pipe-borne water. You just get water from tap, and it was clean enough to drink. We drank that. The first time we had and there was no typhoid, because these are all water-related and dirt-related diseases. The first time we had of cholera was immediately after the war, due to neglect and destruction of the water system. Yes, there was no water in Enugu. And because we were all dehumanized by the war, we were behaving like animals. So we went to the canal. The water in the canal looked clean enough. We washed our clothes there, took our bath there, took the water and drank from it. Okay, so until people started getting back to their senses, we behaved wildly. But that was the only time there was an outbreak of cholera in Enugu or in the war-devastated areas of South and East Central states. That at this point in Nigeria, we're still talking about dirty water, waterborne diseases like cholera. At this point in Nigeria, it breaks the mind, makes you feel bad.
But it is what it is.
Thank you, Mrs. Ukama, for bringing that up. I think, you see, I've always said it. It is the cost of destruction is almost higher than the cost of building.
Of course.
Why do I say that? You see, now the government is running at us, rolling out campaigns, rolling out education, creating awareness, going to buy this, going to buy that. I mean, for what? For something you could have prevented? For something you could have prevented, right? So, when I came to Lagos, I live in Agege. I used to see pipe-borne water. What happened? Iju is just here. Iju Ishaga. What happened? Lagos as commissioner for water. What is his work or what is our work?
It's not the
Nigeria has minister for water resources.
Resources, yes.
What is their work? And they are collecting extra code, collecting salary. Why do we like wastage so much? I keep asking myself, this is the only country that love wastage, that excite by seeing wastage everywhere. Now, look at what we are going through now. We as a country cannot even produce anything. Even cholera that have been with us. I remember in 1991, my mom suffered a terrible cholera that almost took her life at that time. We were all crying. If you look at my mom had body at that time. If you look at it became eye. Since that time, Nigeria, we have doctors, we have scientists. We cannot look for a solution. Vaccine for malaria, we are importing. Vaccine for COVID, we are importing. Vaccine for malaria, we are waiting for it. Yes. We wait for vaccine for people that do not have malaria. To do vaccine for us. And we are talking about the biggest economy, the most populous nation. What is wrong with us?
Respect our sovereignty. We are
what is wrong with us?
You see?
All right, it's a whole lot.
It's our sad reality.
It's a whole lot. All right, this is just a call for everyone to be alert and to be mindful and careful out there. Okay, there's a cholera outbreak. Also, I know the schools are also doing a lot talking to the children, because I was trying to educate my kids going to school, telling them, you know, to watch whatever they're doing, and you're like, oh mommy, I know, my teacher told me there's cholera, now we have to. So I'm happy that some schools have taken it on themselves to also push some awareness out there. Please, let's do more. Well, let's do more. At this point in time, a lot of hand washing is advised. Okay, wash your hands, especially when you have had contact with people and things. Okay, let's just be careful out there. Most importantly, watch your source of water and your source of food at this point in time. Also, the World Health Organization, WHO, has announced over 1,900 deaths from cholera globally. Okay, and the numbers keep increasing. So it's not a joke, guys. It's not a joke. All right, today I was reading it in the news. I think Kano State has banned what's that again? They banned something because of this cholera. I'm trying to remember. All right, so every state is trying to be proactive at this point in time. All right, whichever state, whichever state you are in and all that, please watch it, and let's just stay safe at this point in time.